afternoon. It's a lovely, hot day today. Get some sweating in today. But made a unexpected trip to Agri Supply yesterday. Let's just show a few little things I picked up here. Some of it's not gonna work. I really need a second opinion on one part of it. Something I'm missing here somewhere. Made a little trip to Agri Supply. And FYI, if anybody's got the factory IH International Harvester fertilizer hopper, the tops will not fit. They will fit, but they won't fit. They'll fit on there. It looks a little better with it on there, but as far as waterproofing, it's not gonna be waterproof. It might be pest proof. I'm not sure. Looks a little better with that on there, but they'll fit, but they won't fit. It looks a little better, but it's not gonna keep no water's gonna run right in there under there. It's not gonna keep no water out. But looks good. Looks a whole lot better than it did. And keep some bugs out of it or something. Next thing I got from Agri Supply. I did not plan this trip, and they kind of put me in a bind. Me and my wife we was in town yesterday, in a local town here. She's like, "Yeah, let's ride up to this place." Now I got halfway there. I'm like, "Oh, I needed this and this and this from Agri Supply, and I had the stuff laid out to take with me to make sure I got the right stuff." And I wasn't planning, so I didn't bring the stuff with me. And I got there. I said, "Well, I'll take a guess on some of it." Well, I guess wrong. I don't quite understand this. It's gonna be hard for me to set my phone in my little mount here, and then put the stuff under the mount on what I'm talking about. This is the chain that came off of that IH planter. All right. To me, it looks like a bicycle chain to me. That's what it looks like, a bicycle chain. Fits perfect. Sprocket. All right. That looks like a bicycle chain to me. If I took one look at that, yeah, that's a bicycle chain. Well, so I figured I needed the smallest chain that they had, which would be, I think this is 35. Well, size-wise, it looks correct. But sprocket-wise, it does not fit. It'll start to fit, but then it doesn't. So I don't know. I gotta go back down there sooner or later. Guess I'll take the chain back. I don't think they're gonna have no chain. I think 40. I don't know. Somebody might have put this chain on there. I don't know. That may be a bicycle chain someone put on there. I have no idea. On that. It may be 40. I don't have a manual to it. Need to get one. But I was really hoping that chain was gonna work, because I wanted to get that much of it back together. But I get the chain. That's what I was planning on the other week when I planted the deer peas last weekend. I was gonna run the Agri Supply and get the chain into this openers. That's all I'm lacking on, putting that thing back together and using it. Then I got the old cold planter, but people, a lot of gardeners have that Earthway planter. A lot of people have a Cub or Super. Well, it's kind of like a rambling video. I'm just gonna ramble on for a little while on different stuff. But A lot of people have that earthway planter. They're cheap. They're 150, 160 bucks. Come with like 7 seed plates. They're very versatile. And you plant anything from the tiniest seed to the biggest seed. And you can plant butter beans with it. Big old huge seed. A lot of people have a Cub or a Super A or 100 or 130 or 140 sitting around. It's like, oh, we'd love to have a planter. Well, you can use that planter under there when you got to push it. But I still push mine a lot. I mean, if I got a little small area, I will. I gotta experiment. It's gonna be a whole nother video. I tried something different and it ain't working, so I'm gonna try something else different and see if this works. But anyhow, another thing I picked up from Agri Supply, went over the chain, that don't fit. I had to carry that back. I'm gonna take the sprockets with me this next round. I had these sprockets laid out, and I had the disc openers laid out. I got down there with the disc openers, and I was looking at them. And with the whole hub assembly, it was three different ones, 3 different sizes. They had all different sizes, just the blades, so I can reuse my hubs. I had no idea on any of that, on the bolt holes or the size, anything. So I just scrapped. I got to go back to the disc openers anyway. I'll take the chain back. Like I said, 40 might be the right size. I don't know. That looks like a bicycle chain to me. If I took one look at that, I'd say that's a bicycle chain. But it might be just 40. I don't know. We'll find out. Next thing I got from Agri Supply. If you've been watching in my videos, I picked these 2 cups up in the video I did last week. If you watching one of the videos, one of my cups shook off. I saw this side fall off. I didn't see the other side fall off. Wife was Johnny on the spot. She grabbed them up and put them in the back of the UTV. Look at my wedges here. I'm running my row healers. Sometimes like these don't pull down tight enough. It's almost like these are made like that. They don't look worn. But look what a difference. Maybe these are Cub cuffs. I know that toolbar. This toolbar came off a Cub. I couldn't locate the toolbar for this particular tractor. So I used a Cub toolbar that I had laying around for free. You know. This is, well, those are the same way. Look. Maybe that's what it is, Cub cuff. Those are wider too, on the ends. It's substantially wider, but it's a little wider. But it's way wider than this one. So, big difference in that one. That's probably these weren't really tightening down no more. And they were bottoming out just like that. Just like this, they were bottoming out. And my only thing I really use on these bars here are my disc healers, because they're too close to the plant on those bars up there. I like them not right here. Some people run them back here. On my pumpkins, I probably run it about middle way back here to get off of them a little bit. Pumpkins are not being real tall. This hot heat is blistering my pumpkins. I planted them, and I think every seed I put in the ground came up and sprouted. But this 100+ degree heat this week is just taking a toll on them. Been watering them. We ain't had no rain this week either. But anyhow, this is pick these up at Agri Supply. I knew I could use 2 of these for these cuffs here. As far as I know, all my cuffs are IH, as far as I know. If they're not, I didn't buy them. It's a part number. Yeah, they're IH. The little IH symbol there. So everything I should, they're IH. Man, everything I should have here is IH. Down to that hose there. That's something else I replaced. I'll get to it in just a minute. It was so, it's not bad when I had my wife helping me with it. A lot of it, but when she's behind the camera, it's kind of not an option. I haven't used it, but looks of it, it's agri supply. I mean, it's seated in there nicely. Got oil running out of my hopper. Yeah, it seats in there pretty nicely. So this is why nice to have my wife's off helping some family members of hers this morning. Get her to hands on something. But it seats down in there pretty nicely, and I can feel it. I can feel it seating down on the rubber hose when I push it down. So it shouldn't leak none right here. That was one of my concerns. That was one of my concerns of it leaking, not getting a good seal between here and the hose. But you can feel it. It's this piece seats down onto it nicely. See, this old style hose here, they have this style hose here too. This style hose here, it kind of just pinches in there. But when you're trying to do it one-handed with holding the camera, it's kind of aggravating. Plus, this thing is probably like this hose came with that. You see how much bigger this hose is compared to that aftermarket one. We're gonna try that one and see how it goes. Anyhow, it's a rambling video. The chains are no go. Hopefully the wedges will be a go. I'm gonna probably take the grinder. Maybe just take the saws off. Just cut that off even with the nut. And screw the nut off. You know, tool in the world is gonna pull it off that battered up end there. Might not even alter these IH cuffs. I might should have just. That's why I want to get an agri supply hopper. I want to put this hopper up. These hoppers are really expensive and getting really hard to find. Financial situations at the moment, I think it's $200. I ain't really fertilizing much now. I'm gonna do a side dressing on these. I'm gonna do one more side dressing on these pumpkins. I want to put this hopper up. It's in great shape. It's not cracking nowhere. Kind of goes with the tractor too. That's something else I got big plans on. Do a major expansion come next spring on everything. Probably it's going to involve this tractor too. This tractor's not going to be used nowhere near as much. Videos from next year. But anyhow, let's see what else did I get. I think that's all I got from Agri Supply. Got the top, the hose, the chain, and the wedges, I believe. Yeah, that's what we got. I don't really do a whole lot of talking in my videos because I figured people will watch the video. They don't want to see you. They don't want to hear you. I figured they just want to see how to set the tractor and what the tractor's doing. That's this little fancy dancy little AutoZone phone man on here. Y'all can get down in there and see what's going on. But I like to be different. I'm not scared to try anything once. Tried something new this past weekend and it ain't working, so we're gonna try something different. A question I've been asking myself. It's a question I've been asking myself for a regular while now. Can you take beans or peas out of the house, out the grocery store, in the dried bags, and plant them. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out shortly if you can or not. I'm gonna go down here. We're gonna cultivate these beans down here. I think I'm gonna heal up my pumpkins because they're starting to run. I need to heal them up before they start running. I plant everything flat on the ground so I can heal it up and cover the rest of the grass and weeds up. We're gonna cultivate them deer peas in there, the black-eyed peas. They're coming up great. That one plot, I ran out of black-eyed peas in. You know what, I'm gonna just do a separate video on all that, and I'll explain all that once I get down there. Anyway, just a little rambling video here, a few little things I picked up at the Agri Supply. Anyhow, I'm gonna make a different video when I get down there and what I'm gonna do down there. Thanks for watching.